A cup is one of the variants. Any cup, any given cup is a variant. Okay? Yeah, this cup, right?
Yeah.
It's a variant. This is one of the several hundreds of possible probable variations that can be applied on the design and setting of a cup. So that's variant. So when you say this cup is a variant, this itself is composed of several sub-variants. For example, brim is a variant because the design of the brim can be varied. All other things the same. The brim can be of a little more curvature, it can be a little sharper, it can be curved, it can have a design or whatever it's. This handle, this handle of the cup is a variant, a sub-variant, because it is, see its design. Then the body of the cup is given some design, see some projections here. Then the size of the cup is a variant. Another cup can be of a different size, of a different shape, or of a different design, or a different color. And there are cups of different materials also. This is a ceramic cup. You can have a cup or the shape of a cup in the material of glass or copper or stainless steel or even gold or silver. Alright? So its material can vary, its design can vary, its structure can vary. Alright? So most of these things also are variants. When a given variant is composed of a setting of variants. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if this cup, now go back to the cup. If this cup is a variant, what is the invariant of a cup?
It's the same purpose.
What?
Every cup has the same purpose.
Yeah, okay, beautiful answer. The purpose, the intent of a cup is rather invariant, you say. Okay, accepted, but that's a beautiful response, understanding about the invariant of a cup. But at the same time, you can also consider that because of its design, what did you say, cup? The purpose.
Yeah.
You said carrying some liquid, right?
Yeah.
You can use it to carry some marbles, you can use it to keep pens, or you can paper pieces, or visiting cards, or any other thing also, whatever can be contained in this cup. But in general, as you said, when a cup, so long as a cup is a cup and used as a cup, it is to contain some liquid. Okay, that's the invariant. So the purpose of the cup is an invariant. Agreed. But what about this cup itself? Because cup is a variant. Now you're talking about the relative invariantness of the using of a cup, or the usage of a cup. Forget about that for the time being. You see, this is what I'm asking is a paradoxical question. I said in the beginning that everything in the universe is a variant. Everything. Then how can there be a question of invariant also? There's a possibility because, or rather, I'm asking you, what is the cupness of cup? This very design. There is something invariant in the cup because of the reason that you can identify a cup from millions of other things. Right?
So
Yeah, so
can it also be that all the things or the variants of things are made or came out of or were discovered out of invariant?
oh, beautiful, of course. That is the contest of discovery which you are talking about. In other words, even before the first cup occurred in the history of mankind, actually its beginning, its origin of a cup was in the mind, in the perception of whoever made the first cup.
Yeah.
Rather, that was the invariant of the cup. Nobody can know that. Every time a designer of a cup is actually trying to bring a foreign form to that invariant of cup which is held in the mind. So, invariant perception, perceiving the invariant is one, or trying to understand the invariant of things or objects or events or entities or people or phenomena is something which you can try as a method to make your sensitivities go deeper. It will be a very powerful exercise for your sensitivities, your imagination, your power of attention. Okay? So, every variant has an invariant. Now we talk about the cup. So, quickly we go into another example. The you, Amaya Rajarishi, that body is sitting there. And you, Mantra Rishika Tripura Sundari, sitting there. Each human being is a variant of the countless legions of human beings that are currently on earth, that had been there, that will be there. Got it? Like this cup is one of the millions of cups. Each one of you is one of the variants of human design and setting and structure and process. Got it? And unlike cups, for example, the company that made this particular cup must have made maybe at least 10,000 cups of this design. Bharat, fine born China, made in India. Alright? They might have made several designs of this cup. Because it is manufactured by machine, all those 10,000 cups of this particular design may look identical as they come out. But even there I am telling this cup is one of the variants of the 10,000 other cups which came out of the machine at the same, let's say, from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Brand new, even before somebody touches it, I would say, let's say, cup 1 is different from cup 2 as a variant. Can you say why?
Because there are two copies of a single variant.
Yeah, two identical copies of a single design variant. Even those two are identical, yes, of course, but they are actually variants also. One of them is different from the other for some reason. Can you say what that reason?
Was the particles in this?
Of course, the particles, the ceramic particles in this cup are different from the ceramic particles in another cup of the same. So it came at time 1, the next cup comes at time 2, then time 3, the cups are coming from the machine, let us say so. But the particles, the ceramic particles that comprise this particular cup is definitely different from the ceramic particles of another cup. Therefore, those two cups are variants. Any other reason?
Time is.
Come on. Yeah, that time of its emergence into this world, of course, is different. Therefore, they are different. Yeah, then. Let us say there are two cups, one here and one here. Identical cup. They are different. Can you say why?
Because our positions too.
Yeah. In this vast universe, one cup is occupying its unique space, which the other cup just cannot take. Impossible. That's why I said there is a variation Then the principle of variation. So variant, the principle of variation of things, and then the invariant. So from the same invariant design, this particular, there is an invariant for this particular design. That invariant is also at a different level. This design is kept finally accepted. The designer, the artist who creates this cup, and the product manager or somebody accepts, okay, this design is okay. So that mold is made. Okay. So that mold works as an invariant for generating, let's say, 10,000 of these cups. At that level, there is an invariant of this cup also. Because another design of this cup is another design. Alright?
Yeah.
But beyond that, at the core level, as I told you, there is an invariant also. This invariantness you can see. Because this cup is different from another cup of another design. And so long as this cup remains like this design is invariant. Okay, even if you break it, okay, you can say these are the broken pieces of that particular cup. So that is an externally manifested invariantness of something. Like Ameya Rajarishi. Somebody who has seen him 5 years back, he will say, this is Ameya. After 10 years again, he will say it's Ameya. Though he has varied in his height, in his expressions. Alright?